Good morning, everybody. Today's project is going to be organizing this mess. It is really bad under here. We are also going to show you our water filtration system and how to change filters and recharge your water softener. Today I just want to talk a little bit about safe water while on the road. For us, this was a huge priority, and when you travel around the country, you just never know what kind of water you're going to get at these campgrounds. We are huge water people. We drink a ton of water, and we did not want to be buying plastic bottles with all the environmental waste with that, and honestly the amount of money. For us, our solution was to get a really high quality water filtration system, and we can drink our water straight from the tap and never have to worry about a thing. Okay.
I'm sorry, did you say this is my big project? I think this is our big project. In fact, this is all you.
Besides our water today, we are also organizing this hot mess.
Because it has gotten bad.
So without further ado, let's unpack.
What I'm saying is I don't have one.
Done.
There we go. Packed away.
And for us, that really high-end filter system is the Clearsource Ultra and their OnTheGo water softener. The water filter system is amazing. It's got a 0.5 micron filter, and it also has a carbon filter, and on top of that, the third one here is a virus filter to catch any viruses and parasites, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
It keeps out all the bad stuff, let's just say that. And then, of course, we got the water softener here, which we have glass shower doors and the stainless steel sinks. It keeps all of those water spots off of there. It just makes everything 1,000 times easier to clean.
Oh, absolutely. I can attest to that. It's way easier to clean it when the water is soft. Plus, it also is really beneficial for your hair and nails and your skin.
And this was the last addition to our organization, was this mow ride slide. It's awesome.
The mow ride slide.
It holds 800 pounds.
Yeah, I was surprised when we first got it. David hopped right on it, and I was terrified that it was going to bend. Not saying anything bad about you.
Wheel me out.
But
This works out nice. That's all for there you go.
I was kind of hoping it would just shoot you out.
That would have been graceful. Best thing ever is quick connects.
They have made life so easy.
Alright, changing the filters on these, super easy. They send you the filter wrench with it. They come preloaded with a set of filters when you order your first set, so you're already good to go. All you have to do is prime the system, and then you can just order the sets right from Amazon, and these are all in our store. Loosen them up.
That one's tight. Come on, muscles.
Try not to bash my hand on the steel. It hurts. Ask me how I know.
There
So
we
you
go.
just loosen them up a little bit. Unscrew them. Typically I'll just do one at a time just to keep the order, but we'll lay them out so you guys can see the difference. And they come, just dump out your water. since we're full-time, we change out our filters and recharge our water softener about every 3 months. And so far that's been working great for us, and we can definitely tell the difference in the water pressure when these things start to get full.
Yep.
And actually, the water down here at Talona Ridge is pretty good. After 3.5 months, this does not look nearly as bad as when it did in Arizona.
That's so true.
We'll give you the comparison on how good these filters actually work, though. I mean, they're amazing. So this first one here is the 5 ohm micron filter, and this pulls out like your iron and rust and your sediments. Your next one here is going to be your coconut shell filter. This reduces your bacteria, things like that. And then lastly, you got the virus guard filter, which reduces bacteria and things like E. coli and viruses even more. Then I give them a good hand tight. Take your handy wrench again. Just give it a nice snug so you don't get any water leaks. That's all it is. Then we'll hook it up, run some water through it.
How long do we have to run water through it?
You only have to flush the system for about a minute, just really to prime it and flush that little bit out of the filters, and you're good to go. And next we'll show you how to recharge the softener. The OnTheGo water softener. This thing has been a game changer. We got it right off the bat because we knew we wanted soft water, and Jessica didn't want water spots on her sinks or glass shower doors.
Darn right.
And this thing works amazing for that. And it's super simple to recharge. Once again, we recharge this every 3 months, just like we change our filters. All it takes, 2 containers of salt you get from the store.
Is it iodized?
Yeah, iodized salt.
It doesn't really matter. Just basic table salt is all. Now when you go to drain this, it is very important that you do not unscrew this top here. It's got all the little
Particles.
beads and stuff in there, and you don't want to lose any of those. So to drain it, you just unhook both sides.
And you hang it upside down.
And hold it upside down until it drains out.
It's a slow process.
After you're done draining, simply flip it back over and then give it a couple taps to knock down.
Beads? Are they even beads?
Yeah, they're like beads. They're little orange filters. You'll see them in just a second.
Yeah.
So once you got that, take your containers of salt. Ours is the double, so it takes 2 of the 26 ounce. Then you just got to be stronger than the top.
I remember the last time we did this, that was super hard to get off. Oop, don't spin the whole thing. But I do remember this from last time.
Alright, so you just flip it over, give it a few taps, and then you unscrew the top here.
Which was quite difficult.
Then you can see those little orange beads. Those are basically part of the filters.
Yep.
And then, nice and easy,
Just dump the salt in.
it's a pretty slow and monotonous process right here.
What are you talking about? This is cinema gold.
For flushing this, it's going to come with the directions based on the size that you buy. For us, we just flush for about 30 minutes and we're all set to go. Jessica wanted to do a little side project here.
Well, while we're waiting for the water softener to recharge, the water going through it right now, I was thinking we already had the Starlink down here. I just wanted to have it like in a better spot. So usually our Clearsource sits right here. This should be tall enough where the Clearsource can sit under it. And now the Starlink is all put away. All the extra cord can sit behind it, and it's not just everywhere like it was before. I think it looks really nice.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
This will be the last part of our water maintenance before we put back together our water filters and softener. And I'm going to teach Jess how to do this so she knows. This is her first time doing this. We're going to change out the anode rod on our water heater. We try to do this twice a year.
Do we?
That's my
It's been
goal.
like once a year.
My goal is twice.
You've been failing at that goal.
So you turn that tab, lift on these. And you got two little tabs there. There you go. First thing you're going to do is lift up the pressure relief valve to let any water come out. Actually, the very first thing you're going to do, turn off the water heater and let it cool down.
Yeah, so we turned off our water heater a couple hours ago because you don't want hot water to obviously be coming out and pouring on you.
Right. Flip the pressure relief. It should just stick straight out.
I'm scared. I feel like it's supposed to drain more than that though.
Kind of anticlimactic, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, it's open.
Like a little bit. Remember the last time we did this, there was like water pouring out of it.
Yeah, but we also didn't have the whole system disconnected.
Oh.
So there's really no water pressure.
Yeah, but shouldn't there be like water in the hot water tank?
Yeah, but it's also cooled off. I did it kind of fast last time.
Oh.
Okay, so it's just a 1 1/16 socket to break loose the anode rod. And there's your water.
Okay, that's what I was expecting to happen, but now it's getting on. Hold on. That's what I was expecting to happen when you told me to release the pressure thing. I knew there was a ton of water that came out of it.
All things considered, this one's actually in pretty good shape. We could probably get away with keeping it for a while, but since we're doing this, we're just going to get rid of it, put a new one in, and then we're good for a while. Alright, so you're going to take that and stick it in the hole and then rinse it out. And you should be able to spin the end of it, and it'll turn it on and off for you.
Well, that would have been good to know before I got started. Wow, a lot of coming out. Holy crap!
You can get it right up in there. Put it right up to it. Yep, all the way in. Let it fill up. We don't have the wand, so there's a wand you can put in there and really rinse it out good. We don't have that, we just use this, and it's worked well for us. Alright, back it up. And then you can spin the tip of it too. And just rinse it out until it looks fairly clean.
See, now I understand why David wanted me to do this. 'Cause I'm covered in it.
That looks pretty good actually.
Yeah, I think so too.
So next you'll grab the steel brush there. So you get the steel brush. You can start with the gold one. It's a little softer.
Okay.
And then you just see the old thread tape. You just kind of clean those fittings out a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Okay. Gross. What do I do now?
Grab the new anode rod. So what I like to do, put it in, but then instead of going the right way to, should I show you?
No, you can,
Okay.
Give me direction because you're actually really good at it.
So instead of turning it tight right away, I like to turn just a touch back thread until you feel it kind of seat on the threads. You feel it?
Yeah.
And then you should be able to turn it so it's starting to tight, and you shouldn't, and that way it prevents your cross threading.
Yeah.
And it should be tightening on there pretty smoothly by hand. And then we'll get the socket.
Okay.
Alright, just kind of get it hand tightened in there and snug it up the rest of the way. Nice part about these, they come with the tape on them already. It's really nice.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if it came like that or if you did that.
You don't want to over tighten. And that's it.
Nice.
Water maintenance is 90% done for the day.
Now we just have to put back all the rest of the stuff.
Alright, let's get everything put back together, shall we? Alright.
I let David do all the heavy lifting. Hopefully everything's tight. Ah, I can hear it.
No leaks?
Not yet.
Good to go.
Awesome. And you can see on our pressure regulator, pressure's starting to go up.
That will be in the thing.
Alright. Everything's put back into place.
Nothing's leaking. Everything looks good.
Jess is proud of our organization.
You know, to most people, this might not look like it's organized, but I promise you it's organized compared to what it was before. It was ridiculously messy before. Now at least I know where everything is. I could pull it out. The only thing I need you to do, David, I lost the hooks for hooking these on plate things, so we're gonna have to redo those. But look it. From this angle, it's pretty good.
Way better than before?
Way better than before.
Thanks for watching this video on how we get our safe drinking water while on the road and traveling around the country full-time in our RV.
And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can follow along on our adventures. Cheers. That's all for there.
Hey, buddy. You want to come up here? You want to come up? Are you checking it out? You like the water too, don't you?